The following is a presentation of the Eagles Sports Network.
This is the Eagles Sports Network. I'm the voice of the Eagles, Adam Cavalier, alongside Carson-Newman head softball coach Michael Graves. Graves, a couple of wild ones here at the Vic today. 9-1 winners in run rule fashion in Game 1 on a walk-off sacrifice fly. And then you only combined for 27 runs in the nightcap in an absolute slugfest. Have to be happy with your offense, but definitely some things to work on in terms of your pitching and your defense.
Well, pitching, I mean, we've got to get mentally tougher, number one. We've got to come in and understand we cannot be behind 3-0, 3-1 to every batter that comes up. We talk on offense, and I think it's done a good job where we want to set the tone in the batter's box and not let the pitcher do it. Well, on the flip side of that, our pitchers have got to understand they have to set the tone in the batter's box and not let the batters do it, and we're not doing a very good job of that in Game 2.
You look at the days at the plate. Shannon Smith, absolutely crazy. I think she came up with multiple runners on base just about, felt like every time she was coming up to the plate. And every time she delivered a hit and drove in multiple runs. 4 in Game 1, 5 in Game 2. What are you seeing out of your sophomore third baseman?
I've said it multiple times in an interview with you. Shannon is a phenomenal hitter. Topple said earlier today that she thinks one of the things that makes Shannon so good is she just doesn't think about who we're playing or really don't care who we're playing. She just goes up there and finds her pitch and hits it as far as she can hit it.
You look at the offense all told, and yet another game where you think, how can it get better? And it just keeps trending up and up. In the past few, you haven't needed it. Today in Game 2, you needed it. How about that effort with pressure on?
It's good to see, when you have a close game, to know that our offense is just going to keep clicking and everything. It's fun to watch, and we love hitting, and it shows. I mean, we're putting up massive numbers and stuff. And I tell the pitchers all the time, I don't need you to be great. I just need you to get me ground balls and contain somebody, because you've got a great offense, and we're going to win ball games if you can just slow somebody down a little bit. So we got to get better at that.
You turn your attention to a team that is white hot. Catawba comes in 14-2 on Saturday. What do you have to do to improve upon two facets of the game against an Indians club that has given a lot of folks a lot of problems this year?
Well, I watched a little bit of their game yesterday with Mars Hill, and they had a tight Game 1, but Mars Hill's pitcher's tough, and she was striking out quite a bit of them, but they take massive swings. And anytime you got a club like that takes massive swings all the way through the lineup, you've got the potential to score runs. So we can't just get behind 3-0 and throw the ball over the middle of the plate. We got to, pitch aggressively for our needs and not fall behind and have to serve them up.
All right, Michael Graves, thanks for the time. Congrats on 2 wins over the Saints.
Thanks.
That's Carson-Newman head softball coach Michael Graves. I'm the voice of the Eagles, Adam Cavalier, and this is the Eagles Sports Network.